Yo, what it is. It's Superior JC here. It's coming through with a quick video, man. A quick message. This one was in my notes. I want to talk about it. I don't really have all the points I really want, but I'm gonna go ahead and go forth with it anyway. So, people play the opposite of a role they think they're playing. People play the opposite of a role they think they're playing. Um, why? Part of that is to cope with. It's a coping mechanism. It's a mechanism to cope with insecurity. Like I said, I don't have all my points, so I'm gonna probably come back and talk about this. It's a um, it's a mechanism to cope with insecurity. Um, I don't know if I want to necessarily say the T word, insecurity, childhood experiences, like the experience in childhood. Um, Things like that, right? People play the opposite of a role they think they're playing. I'm holding the phone in my right hand too. I'm not too used to that either. But people play the opposite of a role they think they're playing. Insecurity to cope with, like I said, it's a mechanism to cope with childhood shit that happened in their childhood, insecurities, and different things like that. Right? If I turn my phone this way, you can see the reflection. My phone camera's messed up. But yeah, so it gets a little trippy out here, man. It gets a little trippy, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I'm never gonna stop putting up a good fight, right? Spiritually speaking, but like it's like yo, a motherfucker done what's the words I'm looking for? I already done slayed so many of these spiritual demons and shit like that, with AKA like a lot of humans walking around. I've already slayed so much. It's like nigga be like, I never run out of shit, but it's like yeah. I'm not even gonna front with you. Like sometimes I gotta sit back and download, right? I gotta download, and God sends me updates and shit like that. So that's what I mean. But I don't have all my points and shit yet. But be aware of that though. People play the opposite. I'm gonna give you an example too. People play the opposite of a role they think they're playing, right? So not only is it to cope, it's a mechanism to cope with childhood shit experiences, insecurities. Huh. It's also it's a lot of different things. I just threw the camera on because I'm just like that, right? I don't need to have everything ready, but it's bear with me here. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's also like a motherfucker wants to kind of be in your position. Here's the thing, right? A motherfucker wants to be in your position. Oh, I'm almost forgetting a point too. That's another point. But I'm gonna get back to this one. A motherfucker wants to be in your position, damn near, right? Now watch this. Now watch this. A motherfucker wants to be in your position, but they got more than you. So it kind of ties into another video. It kind of ties into another video I talked about. I don't remember what I named that one, but it kind of ties into that, and it ties into another video I made talking. It wasn't titled this, but talking about how people put themselves in life death situations just to kind of get like some adrenaline going or some shit like that, right? So it ties into both of those things. But yeah, part of that is a motherfucker wants to be in your shoe. A part of that is a motherfucker wants to be in your shoes, right? That's a part of it. Also, trust me. A motherfucker wants to be in your shoes, and also people have to put themselves, and it also ties into people having to put themselves in life death situations because they be lacking experiences and shit like that. Not everybody that put themselves in a life death situation is lacking